It's Lala's world. I call it Lala's world because it's me, which is Lala, and I have my world, my 3 kids, and me, and everything else that evolves around that. But anyway, I'm coming today. I'm going to talk about Liv's life. I'm going to give my thought and my opinion on why she left Gerard, okay? So anyway, it used to be living with the Webbs, but now she says she's on her new journey and is trying to find herself. So she left her kid's father to move way to Florida, taking his kids away. Then she tried to give all these excuses of why she needed to leave, and how Gerard was. How she tried to say like he was abusive and he just didn't treat her right. But if you like me and you watch plenty of those videos, I don't know him personally, but going off of what I see, he was a great guy. And for his kids, as being a father, great father. You know what I'm saying? You don't find too many men out here today that can help you with your kids like that. Bathing them, watching them while you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I believe he was a great man. Now, all the other stuff that she talking about as far as him being abusive, I don't believe that. And that's just my thought and my opinion. But I can't be wrong. But that's why I'm saying I'm giving my thoughts and my opinion on it. I feel she was wrong for taking his 3 kids away from him like that. And it's not like you just moving down the street or moving to the next city. You know what I'm saying? You take them way to Florida and you leave him out here in Texas. You know what I'm saying? She don't realize that she have a small son, that at the end of the day, he gonna need his father. And she don't understand that bond that she is also breaking that he had with his kids. You know what I'm saying? She already knows that it's probably impossible for him to fly down there and be with the kids like he want to. It's impossible for that. And you can FaceTime and talk to him, but it's not the same as that hands-on being face-to-face and with them every day. Or should I say, the kids being with him every day. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even take in consideration of how her kids might feel from them just breaking up and she pulling them away like that. I feel that her mama and her sister had a lot to do with it. Probably talking in her ear, I believe, because she took that trip to go visit her sister. And then all of a sudden when she came back, she's moving, But anyway, my thought on that and how I look at it is she wasn't working. She wasn't doing anything but taking care of them kids. And he was out there working and working hard, taking care of the household. Yeah, maybe you was getting government assistance. I don't know. I can't say. Maybe food stamps. I don't know. Again, I can't speak on that. But what I do know, he was working and providing for his family. Now, I noticed all of a sudden, when you start getting paid by YouTube and you announce that you started to receive money and get paid by YouTube, then you start switching up. You know what I'm saying? Now that you getting money off of YouTube, you can do shit by yourself. You don't need him. You know what I'm saying? Now you on this journey, you need to find yourself. You don't know what you want to do, and I don't understand. So I basically see it like when you was on your back and you was down and out, he was there. taking care of the household, taking care of his kids, taking care of you. You ain't had no job. You weren't working. You weren't receiving no income until you start receiving your YouTube check. Then once you receive that, then it brought a problem in y'all relationship. So I look at it as you start to be selfish. You start to see the money come in, and then you feel like you don't need him no more. Oh, okay, well, you want to separate. All of a sudden, and I mean all of a sudden, it started being a huge problem within y'all relationship. But the whole time y'all was making videos before you started receiving money from YouTube, y'all was good. Far as what I see, y'all was good. Y'all probably had y'all little run-ins, but it was nothing like you want your own place and you leaving. You know, it's like when you have a good guy, you don't appreciate that. When you have a man who's trying to be a father to his kids and being a damn good, great father to his kids, you don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel bad for him because how can you snatch your kids? How can you snatch his kids away from him and take them way to Florida? You get what I'm saying? Then you try to say, y'all broke up over him getting a vasectomy, and then you decided, oh, you don't want no baby no more. But then you still making videos now talking about a freaking sperm donor. My opinion, somewhere you're lost, or somewhere you're confused. And then I think you another one. You make stuff happen and put stuff out there for views. But at the end of the day, none of them people that is subscribed to you or even your viewers, they not helping you take care of your kids like he was. And then you talk about child support. Nobody told you to move way like there. You could have been moved, but you could have moved somewhere where he's still able to take care of his kids. He's still able to get his kids and spend time and spend money on them. He's not able to do that being out here in Texas and you Wayland, Florida. It's impossible. And it's impossible if he got a job and he working. He don't have that free time. He can try, but if it's not available, how can he do it? I just think somewhere you lost. Somewhere. You don't know what you want. But I believe that you had it good and you messed it up. You might have your sister, you might have your mama, but it's nothing like having a man there to help you and help you with your kids and provide and to meet you halfway. It's nothing like that. Because I'm pretty sure your sister got her own life. She got her own kids. She got her husband. And your mama is wherever she is. She may can come a little bit, but she can't stay. And then I just overseen the video today how you were saying the kids getting on your nerve. You don't have nobody to relieve and help you. But you did that to yourself. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like Gerard was a good man. He was a good father to his kids. But your mind frame and your heart start to change when you start getting that money. You feel like, I don't need nobody. Oh, I don't need him. I'm ready to move, and I'm going to move way over here, and I'm going to leave him. But at the end of the day, it's all going to come back because that was wrong. You took your kids from their father. You still have a growing young baby. How is she supposed to know her father? You can FaceTime as much as you want to, but it's still nothing like having that one-on-one contact bond. It's nothing like that. And you got women out here every day with kids that wish the father was around, wish the father could help them, wish the father wanted that bond and could provide, but you got women like you that just do not appreciate. You just up and you just left, but then you try to say, what, you wanted him to beg you? Like, why? That's what I think. You want him to run after you and beg you. But for what reason? Because whatever your thoughts and how you felt, it wasn't that bad, on my opinion, for you to pack up and take his kids from him and move way to Florida. Now this man has no connection with his kids but looking on the phone through FaceTime. There's plenty of videos I watch. He was putting the baby to sleep, helping you, bathing them kids, and then you just snatch them from him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel, like I said before, your sister probably was in your ear talking. Because when you come back from visiting your sister, oh, all of a sudden you move into Florida. But no, but your sister ain't in your household helping you with them kids neither. I just feel, you was wrong for that. And you wrong for trying to get on there talking about how he abused and put his hand. He ain't did none of that. And I don't even know the man. But just by his character and the way that he treated you and treated his kids, I don't think so. He probably talked to you crazy every now and then just because, or maybe you need to be talked to that way. But putting his hands on you, I doubt it. You should always be humble. No matter how much money you get, you should always be humble. And never let that change you. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna all come back in just a different form and a different way. There might be a time, who knows, they could take YouTube away. What you gonna do? When you stop receiving checks, what you gonna do? Depend on your sister who already got her family together and her household together? Your mama? When you had a whole man over here that was providing for you and trying to be a man and be there for his kids, and you took that from him. And you also took him being a father to his kids away from his kids. And that's just my thought and my opinion. I looked at it and I seen it and I just figured to myself like, oh, okay. She started getting them YouTube checks and now she got a different face and a different heart. So was you just with him to get what you could? But once you start getting it on your own, you don't need nobody. I just think it's crazy. It's really crazy. And then she get on her like a sperm donor. Like, why? You got three. You got three. What? Why would you want to have another baby by whoever? Like, why? That's why I say you got to be lost somewhere. You lost. Because you don't know when you got it good. You leave that behind to come over here to try to start something fresh. That's impossible. It's not impossible. Don't let me say it's impossible because it's not. But you have to take in consideration that you have 3 kids. And you have to take in consideration whatever man you bring around your kids. Can that man love them kids as if they're his own? Or if that man can love them kids like that's like if he's the biological father. Could he do that? Just because you had somebody back then that you dated back then and when you know him, people change. You might know him good and well from a long time ago, but he can be a whole different man. I don't understand. But that's my thoughts, and that's just my opinion. Live life, girl. Do your whatever you want to do. But I'm just telling you, I feel that you was wrong for snatching them kids away from their father. And I feel that you was wrong for holding it down with that man the whole time while he was taking care of you and providing for his whole household when you had no money coming in. But as soon as you start receiving them YouTube checks, you ready to go. I just feel like that ain't right. Not at all. But anyway, this is Lala's World. I hope y'all like this video. If y'all have not subscribed, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I guess that's it. Peace.